Welcome to a new episode of the Startup Show. I'm very happy to be back online recording a new episode. So welcome to the show today with Mark, the CEO of Picstar. Welcome to the show.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Welcome back to a new episode of the Startup Show. Today I have the CEO of Picstar. Mark, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you here. Please give us a little bit of background, as usual on the Startup Show.
As I said, my name is Mark Sandmeier. I'm a Swiss guy, a Swiss tech guy.
Yep.
I'm old-fashioned. I mean, old, like over 40 years old. But tech is in all my life is really the dominant brand I used to. I started 17 years ago with Jobs.ch. One of today's most successful online marketplace in Europe. With this marketplace, we match job seekers and employers. With that, I learned a lot from the technology that can be on the marketplace, like at Jobs.ch or like in the new company Picstars.
Right.
I'm a family man. I have 2 kids, a wife, and a house, and no dog. Because I have no time for that. So I do little sports, try to be healthy next to the job, because technology follows me the whole day, also in the evening, in social media, with a tablet in front of the TV, etc. So there is no time for a dog, for example. Yeah.
Good. Tell us, like I saw on your LinkedIn profile a little bit about like all the board members you were before. Tell us a little bit about like, you know, all of these different type of jobs that you had before you came into Picstars.
I started in the age of 22 with a regional TV station.
Yeah.
I was sales manager at the regional TV station. It was impressive how fast this all was. Coming from a marketing position at the industry company, then a TV station, it was really fast. It was digital, and it was really fast. And then I changed to a company called Jobs.ch, and there I could not imagine that it could even be faster than in the TV station. In the tech industry, I mean, in 3 years, I had seen my whole life there. So it was so fast. Pulling out new products, being copied by others, having new sources, new products, giving life. So it's gone very fast. So I was involved in the digital daily business in Jobs.ch, growing up that business for, let's say, 15 years. And then I took a step back into the operational management team of the board. After 15 years, I mean, we did a lot of professionalizing in process, new process in the company, growing by three employees up to 150 employees. So next to that, I wanted to feel again this chaos a little bit, chaos of a startup company. That's why I sit now in three board memberships of startups. In Switzerland, but also in countries, in other countries. For me, this is very important to feel this startup feeling again. It is chaos a bit, but it's also, these are crazy guys with crazy ideas, with technology ideas. It's always in the same region I am involved. It's about media, it's about growth, it's about marketing, social media, for example. And there it fits very well with me.
For sure. So, you know, like now you're the CEO of Picstars. So, you know, can you give us a little bit of background about like what your startups, where you're actually involved full time, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, it's really full time.
Because you seem like you have full time is a different definition for like the majority of people out there.
I mean, as entrepreneur, full time is 24 hours, 7 days a week. But we have private life next to it for sure, and it's important to have that. Picstars, to remember, I build it up with Jobs.ch, a marketplace from job seekers and employers. And with Picstars, we build up a marketplace from ambassadors and brands. We help ambassadors to, just like stars and talents in the sports and music industry, to earn money with social media photos and videos. And we help brands to give their brand, their logo, their campaign on these photos and videos, and to get media reach through these ambassadors. So Picstars is there for the perfect sponsoring between ambassadors and brands. It's not product placement in a photo or in a video, it's branding on this photo real time. This is new, this is brand new in the world.
So let's make an example. So let's say we know Roger Federer, we know Nike, and I think some kind of coffee machine. He also sponsored.
Jura, yes.
Oh, Jura, right?
Yes.
So tell us, how would that work? Let's say for Roger Federer.
Yeah, it would work when he is training with guys on the match. And he makes his selfie. He can use our technology to real-time post his selfie with the logo of an ambassador brand.
Right.
So means with Nike or with Jura, for example, and then publish directly onto his media channels he wants to, Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or so.
Yeah.
And we, on the other side, we have the cockpit for the brand. So Jura then knows, oh, he made a post. Oh, that's the reactions they get through the post. So they know everything what their ambassadors are doing real time, which post, what time, what's the reaction.
Right.
So they also could pay him not per year or per post something. They could pay the better posts more than the worst posts.
Right. It's a lot of data, I guess.
It's a lot of data.
A ton of data to be able to analyze. Tell us, we briefly discussed before about, like the, I'm sure you have now an expertise and you see influencer marketing, social media marketing. You see a little bit of a difference between probably the US markets and Switzerland. How do you see that? Where are we standing here in Switzerland?
Not just in influencer marketing or in social media marketing. Overall, Switzerland is 2 or 3 steps behind the US. We saw it also in the job seeker marketing at the job boards. I mean, we were 2 or 3 steps behind the US. We managed that good. We managed that good in Switzerland because we have a lot of people, they're using social media, they're using mobile. So we are with Picstars in the right section. So we have our eyes in the US market. The follower people, it's really huge there. That the ambassadors use social media like Instagram, Snapchat, etc. It's normal, kind of normal. While we Swiss people, we have to think about, I should do a post. I should do a post something on Instagram. I should do something on Facebook. The US guys, they just do it. They don't think about it. It's normal. Right. They do it every day, every hour. That's normal in their process of the daily business.
Right.
And in Switzerland or in Europe, it's still not there. It's something you have to think about. A talent. Oh yes, I should involve my fans in my life.
Right.
It's still this step is not done.
But it's a personality thing, I think. I think also like in Switzerland we are much more hesitant. We want to have the perfect shot. We want to have the perfect this and make sure that our Instagram looks perfect. While in America maybe it's more. Or I personally saw it in Israel. People just do it and then let's see how we can make it better. Is that also something?
Yeah, it's also something, but it's getting more and more usual now. I think when we compare today with 2 or 3 years ago, also in Switzerland, there are more and more the young people. We have a campaign from Swisscom with the free skiers and snowboarders. Yeah. For them, 16, 17 years old, that's more and more usual now. That they post, they runs, and they show to their fans what they did, etc. So it's coming better with that. But still, we are 2 or 3 steps behind the US.
Mm-hmm. So what's your vision when you say like where do you want to stand with your startup in, let's say, 3-4 years from now?
Our mission is about high quality reach, and we are doing real-time visualize, control, measurable data.
Right.
To be honest, to say Picstars is technology for stars and talents for ambassadors, it's just one thing, because an event user, for example, an event user is an ambassador of a club, of a soccer club. And when you imagine at a soccer stadium there are 10,000 people, these 10,000 people, they have around 800,000 people social media reach.
Right.
And with Picstars, we are now able to get this reach for a branding campaign. So we will grow up this medium social media better for brands, and we will stay in 2-3 years or 3-4 years where the people are. The people are in the social media, they are there, and the money will follow that way. And Picstars will enable that brands can be present at the
That's definitely true. But what I see is like, for example, like specifically with Instagram, because you mentioned is pictures, so I assume like Instagram is probably one of your main platforms with Facebook. I do see that, for example, like my sister, she's I think 16. Yeah, she's 16 years old. She has about, let's say, 400 followers. When she posts a picture, she has about 60% who like that. Let's say the ratio. When I post and I have close to 6,000 followers, I get 1%, maybe 2%. How is that? Why is that the case? That like when you have little followers, they are more engaged than if you have more followers. You see it also by big brands like Coca-Cola and like all the big stars. That the more people they have, the less engagement. Yeah. Ratio-wise, percentage-wise.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of things we actually, let's say, don't know or not yet really much about it in the social media. I mean, they are going on crazy things when you do a selfie. For example, a star is doing a selfie where he sweat. You see him sweat. you get much more likes when instead of a photo, when you have let's say a professional picture done from a photographer. So there are different things. If you tell the people something about your real life, you will have much more clicks, much more likes than something professional, outstanding from the business, for example.
Right.
So we have to check about what is the picture, which time is it done, etc. So there are a lot of things that help getting likes or followers or not. So it's not just one thing, because your daughter is younger, you're older, so there are a lot of things that helps getting likes or getting followers.
Right. I guess it's like some kind of picture recognition, what's in the picture, so Facebook is able to give that an algorithm and make sure that like it's distributed more.
I mean the social media channels themselves, they push things they like better,
right?
And don't push things then where I see there it's not interesting for them. Absolutely.
Right. To wrap up this episode, I would like to talk a little bit about VentureLab.
Yeah.
You were chosen as one of the 10 to go to San Francisco, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, right.
So tell me about this. How did that go?
It was funny. At the end of last year, I got this link from VentureLab through a colleague. Yeah. He mentioned, would that not be interesting for us? And I mean, I was preparing an investment round. We will close middle of this year. And I thought, wow, I'm not sure if I personally really want to go through this process. But at the end, I made the documents finally and sent them to VentureLab. And I mean, I know VentureLab, it's a huge company and they help really startups growing. And at the end, I got the email that I'm at the 20 best startups and I have to present within 10 minutes Picstars to a jury.
Right.
And at the end, the success with being one of the 10
that's amazing.
Actual best tech startups in Switzerland. I mean, that's something that hits me. Hey, wow, you do a great job with Picstars, and it's interesting for sure for VentureLab or for venture leaders. Going to the Silicon Valley, I mean, it's great for me. I was never there yet.
Okay,
so
interesting.
For that,
for you,
for that, it's absolutely great. It's a great timing because we are looking for investment. It's great because I never was there. It's great to know all these other startup companies and people behind there. And for that, I mean, we're going the end of March, and I'm pretty happy to go there. Absolutely.
Good. So I wish you all the best of luck. I think social media is going to be bigger than we expect, or like that we think that it's going to be. That it is already now. It's going to be much bigger. So I'm excited for your company, and I wish you all the success. Enjoy your trip to San Francisco. Thank you very much for being on the show, and thank you very much for watching, everybody. And I'll see you very soon, hopefully with a new episode of the Startup Show. Have a good day.